Hey guys, what's going on?
Hello.
Yeah, it's another episode of the Evicted podcast. Obviously, me, J-Man, on the mic with my co-host.
You can call me Dr. Q, aka your grandma's favorite comedian, aka that guy.
And on this episode, we got a very special guest, Bev.
Hello.
B.A. Loudon.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming,
Yeah,
man.
thanks for
Thanks
coming.
for coming on the show.
And before we get started here, we got two people to thank here. We're gonna spend a very, very special thank you to Liz from the camera store.
Thank you,
allowing
Liz.
us to rent these cameras so you can see our beautiful faces and also hers. Yeah.
And also, we'd like to thank a nice special thanks to Prairie Dog. Let us sample some of their delicious and nutritious beers.
Right now,
You lay it up, Jer Bear.
we're
What we
sipping
got?
on Prairie Land's Lager. It's got a crisp and clean caramel cracker and biscuit taste. It contains gluten, so if you're anemic, don't drink it.
I don't think anemic. Is it
Is that-
anemic?
No, celiac.
It's celiac.
Fuck, I messed up. All right.
Whatever. Let's lay it down. Let's sample some of
Oh.
this.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers to our guest. Come here, douche.
Reach.
All right.
Slammer. No, don't slam it. Good. All right, let's get into it.
Well, that was good. That was nice. That was good.
She is an author of children's books.
Oh no, the very opposite of children's
young
books.
adult novels. She's got 3 out right now. They're all doing very well as far as I'm concerned.
You
I
can
haven't
check 'em
bought
out.
any.
You can check them out on Amazon. I believe it's on the is it on an e-reader site?
Yeah, you can get it for the Amazon Kindle, or you can buy hard copies on Amazon as well.
Oh hell yeah!
Ooh.
Okay, hard copies.
Hard
Yeah.
copies. We don't like soft copies here.
No, we don't like soft copies. We're all about the hard copies here.
Yeah.
We don't support trees.
They are soft cover though. So.
Oh.
Maybe don't buy them.
Get your books on the blue
Honestly,
pill.
just don't.
Get your books on the blue pill.
No, but how long have you? So you've been writing, and you just got these books published. When was the last book you had published?
I put out the last one about a year ago now.
Okay.
Yeah, it came out in May 2020, and that was a Hallmark-inspired Christmas novel.
Ooh.
Nice. And
What was it called?
That was called The Holiday Husband.
can you give us a little excerpt or snippet of what the book was about?
Yeah,
That sounds fun.
Big words.
I googled that right before we got on.
I believe it. So The Holiday Husband is about a reporter who's really unhappy with his life, and he sort of has been demoted.
Must have worked for CTV.
I mean, I've heard stories, but
Yo.
he's sort of on probation. He screwed up an interview really hard, and it was a very important one in his career. So he's been sent to this small town to cover their Christmas celebrations.
Okay.
And there he meets a single dad, and this single
spicy.
dad kind of shows him the magic of Christmas.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. We know what kind of magic we're talking about.
We're talking about them.
2 single guys meeting in Christmas time.
One owns a bakery, you know.
Oh, he owns a bakery.
So
Are you kidding me?
You know his buns are going to be getting stuffed. Hell yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, I hope so.
I was just going to say, he's got good buns.
Well, man, I'd smell them. But so that's cool. And
And how's that one doing? Is it doing well?
That one's doing pretty good. It was actually the #1 bestseller in LGBT short reads on Amazon for a little bit. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet. Hell yeah.
Congrats to that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like.
Making the dollar bills.
Hell yeah, Jerry. Can you just hand me one more of those Prairie Dog beers?
Which one?
I think we'll try the. What are the ones we got right now?
So, other than the one we were already drinking, we got. Pardon my
you.
pig. Tail Twitcher IPA, tangerine, lemon, and resinous grapefruit.
No, that sounds fruity, just like me. I'll have some of that.
All right. Oh, fuck off. Come on.
I saw it first here, Evicted. Jerry can't get it out of the fucking container. God bless him.
Can't get it up either. All right. here we go.
Nice.
So, as far as I know, another book you wrote was called A Bit of Pickled Pumpkin.
Yeah, that was a collection of short horror stories that I put out
That's how I like my horror.
around
short.
September 2019, I think that one was.
And how's that one doing right now? Still selling?
That one sells more around Halloween, and I'm not really too sure why, but yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it's spooky
weird.
times.
That one is a collection of short horror stories that are kind of inspired by mental illness and dark times.
So like very real, actual real horror shit.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Have you ever
Make sure you don't read it before bedtime.
are you thinking about maybe like a sequel to any of these books? Like maybe like if you got The Holiday Husband, maybe like Labor Day Lesbian. Like that could be fun.
I'm going to come to you for my titles from now on. 'Cause
Hell
Please
yeah.
make sure one of the characters' names is Rachel. Because, like, could you name a more lesbian name than Rachel?
You know, good point, good point.
I was gonna say
If you say some fucking word like precious or some stupid ass stripper name, I'm gonna have an issue. I'm gonna have an issue. Okay.
I don't even know, because like all names are lesbian names when you think about it, because they're just people like you and me. Like I said, we support that community here on the Evicted podcast.
Especially with the author of a best-selling LGBTQ book. That kind of made it sound like it was a sting on the community, but it's
That
fine.
was sweet.
But yes, sequels. Talk to
Yeah,
us.
so the sequel is called The Winter Wedding Wife.
Oh,
Yeah, that one was supposed to be out 6 months ago, but then I changed the entire plot line, so I'm still
Oh,
working on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
A little block of the writers.
Yeah.
do you ever feel like putting an axe through a door when you experience that and screaming at a very large-toothed woman?
That's very specific, but yes.
Well, man, we've all seen
Man,
the movie,
I
right?
love that movie. What's it called? The Darkness? Is that what it's called?
The Dulling
The Dulling?
by Stephen Queen.
Was it directed by Stanley Chopsticks? Is that it?
We like
But
to have
it-
fun here.
In this sequel, obviously you said the title is what? The Winter Wedding Wife?
The Winter Wedding Wife, yep.
Okay, that's a lot of W's. Alliteration, folks. Take your
Nice.
English classes.
Someone paid attention.
I'm an English major, so, you know.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
she doesn't
shocking.
know
Oh, really?
Spanish.
You're an English major?
Yeah.
Name every word.
Do you want
this
an
episode's
alphabet?
about to be, this episode's about to be 12 and a half hours long. So skip to the end.
But please keep and watch for our sponsorships. Make sure you
We'll
check
make
them
sure
out.
we put the timestamps in the description for each letter in case you really wanted to hear the words, okay?
Yeah, if you're really like it is feeling X, that's a down the road, buddy.
You
It's
gotta
down the
wait.
road.
You gotta wait.
You gotta wait 6 hours for that. Sorry.
You know, it's like the men's bicycling in the Olympics. It was a 6-hour race.
Who has time to watch that?
I did.
You need inspiration for writing somewhere, right?
She is a writer, so
So really, she's just working. That's all
we're
you're
better
doing.
to get inspiration for a sequel to your best-selling LGBTQ book, but watching cycling.
What about the
Maybe
Paralympics?
softball.
You're feeling like maybe like a little comedy. You feel like going down the dark road. Like obviously warn everyone first, but like
Put the little
The little, like-
parental advisory explicit.
exactly,
content
just so you don't get too chewed out. I mean, like you only live once.
Maybe
so-
that'll be the next series.
Oh, that'd be.
I'll
great.
dedicate it to you.
Hell yeah.
But back onto the topic of the Winter Wedding Wife. Can you give us a little bit of a sneak peek as into what it's about?
Yeah, so the main character is an actress, and she's coming to this small town which is where the whole her name's not Rachel,
Shit.
but it's where the whole series takes place. And she's coming for a wedding, and she's recently been through a breakup. She's having a rough time. She doesn't want to be there, and she's only known for this one series of films, her Twilight. And
Oh, okay.
Okay.
she's angry about it, and so whenever someone recognizes her, that's where they know her from.
Kind of like the Harry Potter and shit like that.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
okay.
it's the big series, but she's done a lot of small indie work, and she prefers that to the other stuff.
a little more creative.
Okay, yeah.
She can
Yeah.
explore
a little small time
herself.
stuff, a little Bollywood action.
And she's
I mean, like Bollywood level films, okay? Calm down, Quentin.
I was gonna say, like, bro, like, they have some big budgets over there. I mean, they look goofy as hell, but they're sweet. That's some awesome action films.
You cannot top that choreography.
No, they're all perfectly in sync. It almost looks like they copy and paste the same guy 9 times.
9 times. Try like 87.
Well, it depends what scene we're looking at. If it's a
That's
taxi,
true.
if it's a taxi scene, you get 9 or 10. If it's like big public space, then we're looking at a few milli. That's just factual. I'm not being wrong.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Anyway,
So she comes to this town.
can I
and-
get? Is it winter time?
It is winter time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to reiterate, it is winter.
It is in winter.
We're not talking about autumn here.
This ain't no spring shit.
July 1st.
This ain't no spring fling.
Well,
mother.
fucking Calgary, it might as well be because we've
Yeah.
had snow every single month of the year. Like Jerry was born 4 years ago. He hit puberty early, so he doesn't know yet.
Yeah.
But me and Beverly, you're born and raised in Calgary, correct?
Correct.
I did check out their Instagram and stuff before this, so I have a little bit of knowledge.
He did
And
a
what can I
deep
say?
dive.
I did a little bit of research, and how old are you, if I may ask? My mom said you're not supposed to ask a woman's age.
And your mom was correct.
Yeah, so let's just at 86 that
17.
one. But
I'm 29.
hell yeah, 29.
Legitimately 29.
Almost too old.
Well, you don't look a day over 28, Beverly. So hell yeah. But where are we going with this? Snow every day of the fucking Calgary. Yes. So yeah, and like I remember I think it was May, that literally like we wake up and it's like, oh, you're expecting sunshine and good times, and then you crack open the window and it's just an absolute blizzard outside.
My birthday's in May, and I once had to hike through a blizzard to school. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. That's insane. Welcome to Calgary.
Oh, it's your birthday? I thought it was Christmas.
I remember.
I'm so sorry.
I'm pretty sure there was one. I think around my birthday. My birthday's in August. There was one time where it started off raining. It was a really wild rainstorm, and then it very quickly, and no warning whatsoever, turned into just straight snow and just angry snow. Like, it wasn't just like the light dusting down. Like, it was like, oh wow, look, God's little sneeze. It was like God's just blowing snow rockets. He's pissed off. The fucking the Lakers won or something. I don't know who God cheers for. And so he's just mad and he's just getting bombarded with snow. And it's just no fun. No one's having fun. I'm crying. I just turned 10, and this is how God thanks me. So I was like, thanks, big guy, for the big 1-0. I was excited, and it sucked.
I feel you.
That was a really great story, Quentin.
Thank you.
you.
I really think I got a lot off my chest.
Thank you
right
for getting
there.
us so off track. We were like a flop album from Kanye.
Everything's a flop album from Kanye.
Okay, but relax.
My opinion.
I have my rights. Winter, wedding, wife. She comes to town. She's doing the thing. She's like Kristen Stewart.
She's
Nobody
getting
really knows
down.
her.
Lay it down.
She ends up having to plan an event with a woman that she doesn't really get along with, and they have to set aside their differences.
And they
Boy,
fall in
boy,
love.
do they ever.
They fall in love.
They might fall in love.
No, we're not trying to spoil it here or anything when you're evicted, but, don't get your hopes up.
Or do they?
Oh. No, that is a M. Night Shyamalan twist.
That's some shit.
That is
right there.
I see dead people all over again.
Oh man, and actually, he's got a couple of new movies coming out now.
Yeah, that new movie, Old.
Yeah,
Oh, is that him?
yeah.
That's it,
Apparently, and it looks interesting with the
I
trailer.
can't think about anything I'd rather watch than watching a lady go from 20 to 80 in 4 seconds.
Is
Can
that the whole? Is it like an 8-second long movie and it
Well,
starts
no,
off?
but,
And it's
I
like,
think
she's
it's
ah.
Yeah, and
It's like
tickets
a
are
zombie-
$16 each.
We're gonna charge you double the length of the movie. So you're going to see Avengers? That's $600, please. Thanks.
You might as well for
if
Robert
we're
Downey
doing it-
for Robert Downey Jr.'s bum cheeks. I'd pay that. Hell yeah. Scarlett Johansson, can you get out of the way, please?
She was in the SpongeBob movie.
Who was she? Was she
Who'd she
SpongeBob this
voice?
time?
She was Mindy.
No way.
Who is
really?
that?
They
Yeah, she
brought
actually was.
brought back Mindy.
I have to watch
Who
that.
is that?
I have to watch that 3 times a day. She
Oh,
played Mindy.
Oh,
Who is that?
wait.
Who is Mindy? I didn't watch.
Have you ever
SpongeBob
you never
growing
seen the
up.
SpongeBob movie? Even the first one came out like 2004.
Which is
I've
the one
seen,
I'm
like-
talking about, by the way.
I've seen like a total.
Fuck me, really?
Yeah.
I've seen like a grand total of like maybe 8 SpongeBob episodes in my entire life.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not.
No, you missed out. I mean, like the
I don't
newer
think I
seasons
did.
are
I
shit.
get to see all the memes,
first
so it's
3,
great.
yeah, but you don't know the context behind it. Why
I
is
do. That's
like,
the
what the fuck
purpose
was
of the
that
meme.
show
They
about?
Tell me what's happening.
It was
Thank
just
you.
Sponge
Thank you.
morphing into characters.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
No, this is Patrick.
Sorry.
Click.
Cat Trick. Copyright.
Please sponsor us, Nickelodeon.
I'll let you goo me.
I'll gladly be a guest star in your new shitty spin-off, The Patrick Show, which Steven Spielberg, the creator Hindenburg, he said he didn't want anyone to do spin-offs. And what do they do as soon as he kicks the bucket? Hey guys, we have now SpongeBob is a baby.
They
And now we got
Beyblade that shit.
they had on how it's made. They had how Sandy was made, and that was a wild episode. They just grabbed a squirrel out of nowhere. They stuffed her with sand and put a fucking like a helmet on her in in her astronaut suit, and it was like
You know that song?
Go
that's
live
gonna
in the
inspire
ocean.
some kids.
That
Go live in
song
the
is
ocean.
actually based on Sandy. When he says, "I feel like an astronaut in the ocean," Sandy's who he's talking about.
Really?
Seriously, like you can
No,
email
that's
that
deep.
guy.
That's deep.
Send him a passive aggressive email and say, "I know what you fucking did."
I'd be like, so like, here's a real question though. Like I said, we're getting really off track, but that's okay. Does he know what it's like to be an astronaut in the ocean? Does he even know that, or is he just like freeballing it?
Well, fun fact, in case you didn't know, I'm sure you do because you're older than me, but astronauts actually do their training underwater, so they get used to the zero gravity.
I always thought they just like took a trip down to like Florida. Just went
First
through-
of all, that was like the most smoker laugh of all.
and she has never smoked a cigarette, right? Do you smoke? Do you smoke?
I do not.
This is a smoke-free community here at Evicted. I mean, like,
Meanwhile, the first episode, I was definitely chiefing a little bit.
oh yeah, I was just snorting, chewing tobacco. You're not supposed to, but I did. I didn't actually. Don't quote that.
But yeah, that song is based on Sandy from SpongeBob. So if you want to send him a passive aggressive email, I'm sure his agent will be totally fine with it.
Thanks, Masked Wolf. God bless you, buddy.
That is
So
neat. Okay,
to revert back to our initial conversation. So the wedding. Do you have an idea of when you're trying? Because you said 6 months ago you wanted to drop this bad boy. Do you have like a new date you have planned for it to
New
come out?
timeline?
I don't have a-
Anything we can like be like, hey guys, get ready for this date.
I don't have a date set yet, but I'm hoping for October or November of this year.
Okay.
The cover's designed, everything's good to go. I just need to finish, the story.
She's gonna finish
she
writing
needs to
the
finish
book.
the actual book. She needs to finish the part that people pay for.
That might help. Well, I mean, like you could just have like a do-it-yourself book, and then so it's all interpretive.
I mean, I do my own graphic design, so
I was
Nice.
just about to say, you said the cover's made. Do you do your own cover art? and
Yes, I
shit?
do.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's pretty cool. Hell yeah.
Cool. A little less money out of the pocket.
15 years worth of Photoshop experience.
I would love to see the cover for Holiday Husband.
Well, no,
Photoshop
I mean,
experience.
hell yeah. But that opens up questions. So you do art clearly. So like, what kind of art? Like, do you have any other things you do too?
Well, I sometimes do photo manipulations, which is what I use for the covers.
Oh yeah.
Because I use stock images for models.
Okay, I'll be honest. I don't know what is it like kind of like self-explanatory? Is it you just
Like
manipulate
It's where you
photos?
take
It's
one
like if I
photo
do
and
this
you
with
make
your
it look
shirt and,
different.
like,
Oh.
I'm manipulating your shirt right
We're
now.
gonna make love right now if you try to rip that off again. I swear to God.
So
But
the cover for the Holiday Husband, for example,
Yeah.
I took 2 different models in 2 different settings, cut them out, and pasted them together behind in front of a Christmas tree.
nice. Now,
Yeah.
did you literally was it like kind of like a blast of the past back to grade 1, and you're just fucking sitting there cutting it out with
Yeah.
your Elmer's glue that smells really good?
Like
when
I was
you're
just
rolling
going to
up?
say I
ransom
wasn't
letter.
sniffing glue this time, but otherwise, yes.
She was sober this time. It was good.
She's doing it
I've
like
been
she's
clean.
she's doing it like
She
she's
kicked-
writing a ransom letter in a shitty movie.
She kicked
All
the
the magazine
the
letters
fucking.
cut out.
She used to huff paint and sniff glue, but she's gotten clean, guys.
From at least one of the 2.
Oh,
And that's why she pays people to paint her house now. So she does
No,
that.
I just painted my own house.
And guess what, folks?
I have a problem.
She only has half of the house done.
But miraculously, all the paint is gone.
And for some reason, the oven stopped working. I don't know what happened, but if I'm correlating the two events, I'm guessing the paint went in the oven. Now, the question is, did she put the whole can in the oven?
What's the best way to roast them?
There it is. There it is.
In-
there you
in-
have it, Evicted. It's the best way to roast your paint. You're trying to get fucked up. This is how you do it. You heard it here first.
The metal container that it's in.
Well, of course. And actually, did you know how? I really liked it. We brought this up. If you take one of those like mini cans of paint and just huck it in the microwave, all those cracking and pops is good.
It's like Rice Krispies.
It's like Rice Krispies. Thank you. It's like Rice Krispies.
It's like when you microwave pasta or sausage and it starts like doing the. It's just it's ready.
Except you add metal shavings.
And electricity.
It's a good source of iron.
Overall, it's a very shocking
Okay,
experience.
you need to. You're on our show and you're gonna bust out that kind of puns here.
Excuse me, you're a mother, not a dad. Stop making dad jokes, thanks. When Quentin and I do it, it's okay because we're preparing.
We probably have kids we just don't know about. Not because we're negligent, but because the women want nothing to do with us.
And if you ever meet us in person, you'll see very, very quickly.
Like, I will hug you.
And if you've
That
ever
is a
lis-
threat.
if you've ever listened to Robin Thicke, you know what rhymes with hug.
What happened to him?
We don't need to get into
Yeah,
that.
we'll talk about that later. Fuck that. So, you've talked about you do art stuff. You've done
Books.
book. Thanks, Jerry.
You are so welcome.
No, I
It's
love
been an
this.
honor.
No, it really, he does make me horny. But is there do you do like straight up like typical art, like portraits, or like, do you have like not like fan fiction, like do you have fan erotica? Do you have any like anything you really
Do
like
you
TV
have
shows
any Adventure Time
erotica?
fan erotica?
Do you have anything with Jake and Finn?
No, because I never got into that series.
Okay.
Oh, but other
But I do
series?
have a
but you-
fanfiction.net account, and I'm not telling you the username.
Oh, that's a secret. Oh, okay. So
I'm gonna find it.
Okay,
and I'm gonna
Evicted,
leak
check
that
out.
Shit.
Good
we're
luck.
gonna have BA Loudon here again, and hopefully we'll still spill the beans and let us know.
You can do a live reading if you find it.
And how about
That
that? A
sounds like a
live reading. That
We're
would be
gonna get
great.
TikTok, and we're gonna do a live reading.
So
on
go,
TikTok.
keep your eyes open on that TikTok, and there we go. Sorry, I had to do that. Actually, we have something for you.
We do.
As
What's in
a
the box?
little, I don't know.
What's in the fucking
So
box?
I didn't know what to get you this year, so I got you this box.
I love boxes.
That is another.
I got you
reference
one
to
too.
something.
That's a SpongeBob reference. Yeah, anyone watch? I hope you got that. 'cause
I wanted to say SpongeBob, but I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to be
most
wrong.
of my life is SpongeBob quotes.
It's plastic.
Takes the mug out. Look at this plastic gift. It's so
It's a mug with
awesome.
my name.
And yep. And so that is for you as a huge thank you for coming onto our show.
Yes.
And for obviously taking time out of your most likely busy day, writing out some obviously very,
Most likely.
very hot fan fiction that you can't share with us right now. But I'm very excited to hear this.
And if you don't take it home, we will take extraordinary offense.
We
to that.
will. I'll
Oh,
cry.
This is coming home. I'm using it every morning. I love this.
Hell yeah.
Hell
yeah.
I can go to my
She
husband and be
loved-
like, "Do you have a mug with your name?" I don't think
Didn't
so.
think so.
Shout
buddy.
Shout out to our producer Johnny for getting the mugs made. Shout out to him.
Shout out, John.
Thank
did a
you.
great
It's
job.
beautiful.
And actually, I would, on that note, I'd like to cheers to our guest. Well, if you want to throw some brand name soda in there, because I don't
Put
want
it
them
in
to
my mug.
sponsor us.
All right.
I'm just kidding. I don't care. I love
All right. Here we go.
it. Here we go. Cheers to BA Loudon, episode 2.
Slammer.
Okay.
I would prefer to not, so I'm not gonna.
Talk about.
We can get a zoom in on this. I think I can feel the foam on my face. Ladies, you're looking.
You missed a spot.
Oh, that was good.
That was like the most.
I was
single
really hoping
mom
you were just
thing.
gonna like, kiss it off my face, but I guess not.
That was like the most single mom thing I've ever done in my
Fuck,
life.
do we have napkins in this bitch, or I just got
You
Jerry's fucking shirt?
You got a spot.
Get out of here! How you take your pants off and let me use them to dry my face?
They're kind of stretchy.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
For those of you who are just gonna listen to the audio of this, you just missed a Golden Globe.
Please get an internet subscription and just fucking watch it. But no, check us out. Obviously, babe, you know where to check us out. We're on how you pronounce it? Le YouTube.
I honestly thought it was YouTube.
Oh no, that's I think that's a whole different site. But you also can check out on Spotify, Apple Music, and
Apple Podcasts.
You can follow me, Love Dr. Q on Instagram. You
I
can
thought you changed it. To
no,
just
babe.
Dr. Q.
No, that's my name, but my handle is Love Dr. Q. And actually, where could our fans check out your work? Where's a great place for you that you post your shit?
The best
Stop.
place
Sorry,
would
that's
probably
rude.
be.
Sorry.
Yeah, how dare you? The best place would probably be Instagram, Twitter,
Okay.
TikTok. I have the same username on all of that. It's
Be at BA Loudon?
BA Loudon Writes.
BA Loudon Writes, and that's
Now, is that rights as in WRITE?
Yes, it
or
is.
is it rights as in that way? You know?
no shit, no.
Or is it left?
I got nothing. BA Loudon lefts. That's all my gag work.
It's all the
bloopers.
Photoshop
It's all the
bloopers.
bloopers that.
You could have taken that joke in a different direction.
Oh, I
so-
know, and I saw it, and I'm like, I don't know.
No, direction. Like right.
Man, you're way too
And
advanced to be on this show with
That
me.
went over his head like Shaquille O'Neal. Okay,
He's a big boy.
he is.
He's got a big head,
Yeah,
but he's got. Oh man, can you imagine like what else he's got as big?
yeah. His hands they are pretty big.
No, I was talking about that fucking ego.
Yeah, sure.
Just kidding. I was talking about the wiener. Let's grow up here for 5 seconds. No, but so where now? You said you sell your books on Amazon. You said that. Now, is there anywhere else like we could buy your work? Like, do you have like
Do you have them like in stores at like Indigo or Chapters?
I'm working on getting them in store, but my first book, Chapters, wasn't too fond of, and they never called me back. So
What is your first book?
my first book was called We Could Write This Shit, and it was a book of satirical sex scenes.
nice? So that just sounds fun. That's an A in alliteration right there. So break it down.
One of your fan fiction books?
No, this was so there's actually a thing called the Bad Sex Scenes Award. And I was reading them, and these are from real published books, and I was like, I could write this. I could write this so much better. I could write this badly and better.
Yeah.
And so a good friend of mine, Kristen Morrow, she was my co-author on that. And
Shout out Kristen Morrow.
yeah, for this course
Yeah.
of I think even like a month, like we really didn't spend that long on it, because it came so naturally. We picked out every single bad trope we could,
Unlike those sex scenes.
and we power wrote it.
Nice. That sounds fantastic.
The only
And-
other thing that doesn't come naturally is me.
And I know I was there. No, so was that now with the sex scene book? Like that sounds like fantastic. Do you have how do I say? Do you have any like? Can you remember any of the stories that you can just like, or any scenes you can tell us?
Give me a second, I'll look it up.
Okay, hell yeah. So she's gonna check it out really
I have
quick.
a
Evicted.
follow-up question to that while you're looking it up.
Yeah.
Did you take sex scenes that exist in movies and just completely rewrite them and kind of like base them off so people know what they are?
No.
Or did you just do your own thing?
They're based on bad cliches,
Okay.
but nothing in particular.
Okay, cool.
But just like typical things that you will commonly see in like sex scene stuff, then you just saw that and you just took it right to town.
That you see in bad versions, yeah, or like authors who really don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
Or like men trying to write women and they're
So,
not
like-
very good.
And they just completely objectify them, and there's ornaments essentially. God, I love male writing.
And that was part of it, is like a man writing women. Actually, if I can find that one, I have one based on that.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay. Well, while she
Well-
looks that up,
Yeah, while she looks it up.
how was your day today, Quentin?
You know what? Actually, it wasn't bad. I did a decent amount of running around today.
Oh,
I had some
You got
things to
busy?
do. So I did.
And like not busy as we like to get busy.
No, and I almost fell down some stairs again. I just
For
keep
the 72nd
and
time.
I would love to say that like I just like got too stoned or something like that, or I got too drunk, but I didn't. I was dead sober. I was actually I had a shit ton of energy. I was like doing laundry. I was cleaning my apartment. I was in a freaking great time. And then my laundry's done, so I have my basket. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go get my laundry. I gotta go get from the dryer. And so I'm running down, and the elevator's just not working. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm taking 8 flights of stairs down to the laundry room. And so I do.
It's
and
on
so
the
I'm
main floor.
The laundry nose on the basement. So we get 9 floors. I gotta go, yeah, that's a nice little
Wow.
boost. And so I'm running down there, the fucking basket's just banging on the tight little corridor. I start falling. I could feel my heel and my toes just like conk, 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 conk.
Did you catch yourself?
Barely. The laundry bin caught me.
Bronze
and like
medal.
It was like
Bronze
right on the
medal,
side. I
folks.
bent the shit out of it and I cracked it. But it didn't stop me from getting my laundry with a bit of a Terry Fox limp down there. The rest of this flight that hurt like the Dickens. Anyways, looks like you're ready.
I am ready.
All right, lay
Ready.
it down.
He looked her over. Her body was perfect.
Oh.
Neck, perfect.
Ooh.
Legs, perfect.
Long.
Arms, perfect.
It's also long.
Hands, perfect.
Large.
Knees, perfect.
Oh, yo.
Torso, perfect.
Oh.
Breasts, she had them. And they were perfect.
Hey, you know those big flesh balloons? She got those.
They were round and they caught the sunlight, enhancing their roundness.
Dude, I swear to God. She was 20 beers deep by the time she wrote this song.
They were like 2 boob-colored baseballs. Can't make it through my own.
I'm going to describe everything like that. Oh, you know, it was like boob colored.
They were great. Just the best.
Just the best.
Shut up and give me my money. I mean, take my money.
You're making me knock over my can with your comedy. Oh, it's such a really fucking good. Okay, you should definitely try it. Tail Twitcher IPA.
Is that the end, or are you going to keep going?
Oh,
Please keep going.
gets,
Please keep going.
It gets
really
better?
want me to go-
Does it get better or
give
worse?
us.
Okay, so that one is from I Wonder If a Man Wrote This.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'll just close the
Was
tab
that the
there.
end of the whole thing?
No, no.
Yeah, that was the whole
Oh,
fucking
okay.
book. That was 19 pages.
Yeah,
Well,
that,
no,
that was
like,
the
was
book.
it the end of the? I wonder if a man wrote this.
No, no. It gets some of it gets a little explicit, so I'll let people discover that for themselves.
Nice.
Fair.
But
Thrill
there
to
it
kill.
is. All right. This one is about sports metaphors.
Oh, nice. Jerry's gonna like this one.
Alrighty.
Love it.
He had won 2 bases by the time they'd gotten through the door. Now there were 2 balls in play, and his pole was ready for vaulting. Her nets were wide open, ready for him to take his best shot with his stick.
This is perfect timing for the Olympics, by the way.
This is fantastic.
He swung his club and nailed a hole-in-one in the back 9. Touchdown.
What I love most about it is how none of the sports references relate to each other at all.
Good. I think that's what you're aiming for, right?
It is, and I also know nothing about sports.
Fuck
so.
yeah. Who needs sports?
I do. It's my heroin.
You want to try heroin sometime?
I watch. You're gonna cut this part out, right?
No, we could do it on the show. It'd be a great live interaction with our audience.
I watch every Flames game because it's what keeps me going.
Nice. BA looks for another excerpt for our lovely ears. Who is your favorite fucking Flames player? I don't actually.
All time, I can tell you right now.
Yeah.
First of all, like I'm a huge fan of defensemen, but all time favorite Flames player, and it's not going to come as a shock to anyone because it's probably everybody's. Is Jerome Iginla.
Jerome Iginla.
And up until now, when the expansion draft happened, it was Mark Giordano. I'm going to miss him dearly.
That's my cousin.
But, now it's going to be, I don't know, I'll pick one. I have a Gaudreau jersey, though, so I guess a Gaudreau. We'll go
Fucking
Gaudreau.
handsome man Gaudreau.
It's a little cliche, but it's fine.
Ah, fuck it. We all live in cliches. What's up? What's up, bro?
Are you ready for this?
Heck yeah.
Do I need to undo my belt buckle?
You might.
I'm not wearing one, but I'll pretend to.
I want to see those sweatpants get shorter.
He was certain that she'd be so tight, like a sexy lobster claw grabbing his dick.
Oh, and that went from 0 to 150 in 3 seconds.
Woo!
He was great at sex.
Can I meet this man? Is he real?
Just straight to the point.
Is that it?
That's all I have on my phone. It looks
Okay, fair. What was the title of that?
Yeah, that was good.
So that one was still from I Wonder If a Man Wrote This.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
That literally is like, it's like you went, it's like you just took your head, or your head, this thing, the hand, just jammed it in a man's brain, took it out, and just
Wait,
read
and
it
you
because
know
that was pretty
what?
accurate.
You could tell that it was I Wonder If a Man Wrote This because I don't know very many women who would say, oh yeah, he's great at sex.
No.
They'd be like, it's mediocre at best.
If you can ask any of my partners, they just be like, it happened.
Oh, I have another excerpt for you.
Oh,
This one
please.
is food metaphors. Their bodies were warming together like a preheating oven.
Oh shit.
Everything about her was roasting him like a slab of raw beef and cooking him to absolute perfection.
Oh, medium rare. That's how I like my meat.
And he was very ready to place his fully cooked, plump and juicy jumbo sausage between her steaming sesame buns to create the perfect, sexy hot dog.
No, that's fucking art. That's artwork right there.
If that isn't wordplay, I don't know what is.
All right, so I'm going to go crank one out and think of Jareth while I do that because that was good.
I'm an English major.
She's an English major. No, that was great. That was fantastic. So that's from her book.
I do actually
We
have
could.
to-
What's it called again?
We could write this shit.
We Could Write This Shit by B.A. Loudon.
And
Check it
honestly-
out. It
And
is on
Kristen Morrow.
Amazon. Oh,
I'm-
and Kristen Morrow. Once again, shout out Kristen Morrow. It is on Amazon if you want to purchase it.
Should have got her on the show too.
Hey, man, there's still time. I mean, we're not dead yet.
But here's the thing. I will probably buy We Could Write This Shit because A,
No, I think I'm going to have to get myself a copy too.
I'm a little hot right now after hearing that.
Oh, Jared,
but
look
B,
at you. Oh my God. I have a
B is
great
I
angle.
think I would enjoy it a lot. And C is I'll be back. I gotta visit the little boy's room.
Oh, it's little boys' time.
Okay, rephrase that.
No, not like, yeah, no, like.
There's
oh,
no
God,
saving that.
No.
There's no saving
We're,
that.
we're canceled. We're done. We're done. Thank. It was a great run, everyone. Your Evicted.
Thanks
Thanks,
for having me on your
Jared, for
last
wearing your nice
episode.
shirt for once in your fucking life. That was a smoker's laugh. That's what you just said there, babe. Okay, so now just one-on-one. Now this is gonna get serious now.
Bring it.
No, fuck, I had nothing. I got nothing. So I checked out your social media, and I was like looking through your stuff, and I was really like I've noticed you do bounce from like I've noticed comedy, I've noticed some horror stuff, a little more spooky, like your horror story you wrote. I've also noticed a little bit of like nerdy stuff like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Supernatural. Yeah, I noticed the piece on your arm. That's pretty cool. Clearly that's all the turtles.
It is all the turtles.
And so that's pretty dope. So before we get to that, I have one question regarding everything I just said. What inspired you, like from something that I just said inspired, like one of those fucking like nerd fandoms, something just, I don't know, like what inspired you to write these books, man?
I just realized from a very young age I like to create.
Cool.
And I don't like to put myself in a box.
And you know who does? I personally hate being in a box. I don't fit. I get horrible cramps. My thighs, my feet try to separate.
Is someone putting you in a box?
I just stop it. Who isn't putting me in a box? Seriously, sometimes I just fucking hate this. Like, no, but like, in all seriousness, so like, you like to create. That's cool. I like to create too. I'm a bit of a creator.
Really?
I am. Actually, I'd like to do some stand-up. A bit of a stand-up comedian. I am working on my softcore
But is he
porn.
funny though?
Oh, when Jared
porn
came
is.
back out of fucking nowhere. The porn's hilarious because you see my wiener and it's like right there. That's the punchline in it all. Because not only is it small, but it's bent weird. Usually people call me like, hey, what's up, hexagonal dick? And I'm like, why would you say
Hey,
that to me?
That's a really cool boomerang you got there.
One time
How much?
One time someone called me a prism, and I'm like, oh, because I reflect light, like I'm like a very positive, like outgoing inspiration. They're like, no, because your dick looks like shit. And I was like, that's the boost of encouragement I needed. Thanks. Yeah.
I've got nothing to say back to
No,
that.
I hope not. Because I fuck. But no, now Jerry's back.
What did I miss?
Well, we just fought.
Oh, fist fight.
Yeah, it was sick. Like,
I can tell you got the black eye.
yeah, like who knew that an author can lay down heat
can
like
throw
Mike
these
Tyson?
hands.
Like, my God, can't she ever? They're bendy as ever. Look at those wrists. God, holy wow, that was fluid.
They're cracking.
All you hear is just snapping her bones. So, Jerry's pouring another beverage. So like you said, you get like we were just like trying to talk about. Sorry, my brain's a little scatterbrained. I get all over the place. You like to create. I like to create. You've been writing since you were young. How old were you when you started writing? Like what would you say your first legitimate piece of work, whether it was published
Be
or
modest.
My first complete story, I finished when I was 12.
not? Well, that's cool.
Yeah, and first novel, I guess you could say. It was a fan fiction. I'm not going to say for what. And
You're 12. That's probably best for the best.
but it had chapters. I think there was about 10 or 11 chapters. And,
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, and
For-
Now that's
That's
novel
for a 12-year-old.
right
That's
there.
fucking sweet.
I actually wrote 3 of them, and I finished them in probably the course of 6 months because I was inspired,
Cool.
and I've never gotten that back since.
Inspired.
Do you ever plan on like maybe releasing some of that work?
No.
Maybe like excerpts of it, just
No.
for your fans,
No.
they can be like, "This is
No.
my author."
It
You
doesn't
say
exist.
no to me again, I'm gonna start crying.
But here's the real
No.
kicker: when you lose inspiration, do you ever feel like revisiting what gave you the inspiration when you were 12?
Actually, that's good, and yes, I do. I still have
Constantly?
I wrote them on
Every night?
loose leaf
Fucking
paper.
finish.
I wrote it on loose leaf paper, and I have them in duotangs, and I drew covers for them. And oh my God, what's that?
Whoa.
Again, thanks
No.
to John.
Shout
Thank
out to
you
John. Shout out
whoever
to
made
Thank you.
this.
the homies. Yeah.
You were saying
bone scrape the teeth, I guess, but like. I don't know what this is. These look just fantastic. These little cutie pies.
Let me know how they taste.
I will. Fantastic.
I don't know what that is, but it's delicious.
Yeah, it's really good.
Johnny, do you mind if I ask you what that is?
I don't know what you. I don't know what
Oh, okay, cool.
That's-
Nobody knows.
We're just eating it. We're putting random food in our mouth.
Oh, it's chicken pie, or something related to chicken.
Hell yeah.
I love everything related to chicken. Cock. Rooster.
It's a souffle.
Oh, okay. That's fantastic. A chicone, a souffle with the baby beans and the carrots. But
thanks.
so, that's cool. That's fucking awesome. So, are there any authors that really inspired you to like start writing, or any ones you follow, or anything like that?
In terms of inspiration, not particularly. I like reading a whole bunch of different authors.
Yeah.
But I self-publish my books.
Okay.
And the self-publishing god has to be Chuck Tingle.
Yeah.
And I follow him, and honestly, like, I wish I could get to his level.
Well, hey, why not?
Sorry, I completely blacked out. What was the name?
Chuck Tingle.
I
And,
love that name.
do you want me to
I
pull
love
up,
that
like,
name.
some of his best hits?
Sure,
Fuck
please.
it, why not?
We'll shout him out. We won't take credit.
I will. Okay. And while you're pulling it up, Miss B.A., Miss Loudon, Miss Baba? Is your name actually like Jonathan or something? You're just a fucking like fraud. I knew it. I had that vibe. I'm gonna go take a little trip to the PP room.
Okay. Yeah, this is delicious.
I'll
You
wait
got
for
it?
him to come back for some of
Okay.
these.
Well, while we're waiting, we already know your first book. We Could Write This Shit, which I'm definitely gonna check out for sure. But we also know that you do your own artwork. Did you have? Do you ever sell your own artwork?
I do. I've had a table at the Calgary Expo for probably almost 10 years now.
Holy shit! What kind of artwork do you sell there?
It started out doing kind of more cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
I've always found a lot of joy in doing weird expressions and fun expressions and over exaggerations.
Kind of like that new school art style kind of thing. Okay,
yeah, kind of like that. More recently, though, I dabbled a little bit in photography.
Oh.
And so I'll sometimes have prints that I've taken from different places in the world. And then I started getting into hat making.
Oh! So we got an Alice in Wonderland fan here. A little Mad Hatter action. So, just to piggyback off of what you were saying, with pictures from all around the world, so you travel a lot, or have in the past.
I have in the past.
Can you name your top 3 favorite places you've ever been?
Oh. The Bahamas. I loved the Bahamas.
And now, call me an idiot, but I don't remember where that is.
It's a small country called the Bahamas.
Where? Is it like across the Atlantic?
It's a series of ocean, or like a series of islands.
Series of oceans, people. If
Series
you want
of
to visit
islands.
the Bahamas, just go swimming.
I don't know like where exactly it is, but I know you get there from a boat in Miami. I love cruises.
Okay, so
Cruises
it's
are
going to be
great.
down in that Central America area.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
But it's beautiful, it's sunny, it's breezy.
Hell yeah.
Quite enjoyed it.
Give us number 2.
Horsens, Denmark. It was-
Denmark. I hear they get pretty crazy over in the market den.
Oh, that they do.
Is that the place where they wear those like cobbler shoes?
No, it's the Netherlands, but it's close
Oh.
by. And then probably Germany. Nowhere in particular in Germany because I didn't stay long enough. We just sort of drove through. But it was beautiful.
Oh, I've heard lots of good things about Germany aside from 1945. But I've heard lots of good things, and I actually would like to visit Germany sometimes. I hear the ladies there are wonderful, personality-wise.
I've heard that too, and I've also heard. I've not even heard. I would love to see the Berlin Wall. I would love to see the Berlin Wall. That'd be a really cool thing.
What's
to see.
left of it anyway?
Yeah, I
Fun fact,
guess.
Heidi Klum's husband bought her part of the Berlin Wall.
I wonder how much that cost. Do you know?
Where's my man buying me my part of the Berlin Wall?
I don't know.
How do you even go about doing
Her
that?
man also dressed up as Shrek for her, so
Heidi Klum.
Now, are we talking like when Shrek is a human or when Shrek
no.
is Shrek?
When Shrek is Shrek.
Hell yeah.
Tom Cowlitz from Tokyo Hotel, by the way. Yep.
Oh, and Quentin knows the man.
Oh, I do. They were a German boy band, like pop rock, pop punk.
I would say more rock. They did dabble in more rock. And they're kind of more electronic now, but
But they were huge in Germany, and they actually got
In,
pretty
like,
popular in North America too.
1997?
They had, like-
Oh no, like in 2000, like
6, 7-ish.
Oh, so I was
They had
5.
they
Okay.
had oh,
That's a fact. In 2006,
he
I
was a
5.
baby.
I was 14.
Well, cool.
Old. Alrighty.
You're not old. You're just experienced, Baller. You're just experienced.
yeah,
exactly.
sure.
That's how. That's how. When that happens with dudes, we just say, "Yeah, you're old AF." But when it happens with women, you just say, "You're like wine." Okay. Better with age.
I don't like wine.
Well, nobody asked if you liked wine. I was making.
All right, so
an
Chuck Tingle,
analogy.
I
right?
just like Dr. Pepper.
Yes. Tell us about the tingle. Now.
Alrighty. So Chuck Tingle has put out such wonders as "I'm in love with the handsome mummy race car in my butt." Then there's "Taken hotly by my handsome, physically manifested hot take."
Okay. Back up.
I need to undo my buttons.
What is going on? I clearly missed something.
No, we were
This is
talking
Chuck
about it before
Tingle.
we left.
Oh, this is the Tingle Man. This is his fucking work. Okay.
Brexit pounds my butt and then decides not to exit it.
That's fucking good. That's freaking good.
Is there more?
We're just like roasting
Are
you
you
under our
pausing
breath.
for effect?
We're just speaking in German. I don't speak German. I would love to learn. If you want to come show me German.
9.
Coincidentally, also my favorite number.
I went on a hunt for Easter Bigfoot, and now he's eating my ass. These are real books. I'm not kidding.
Did this guy fall asleep and have dreams like this and wake up and go, I need to write this down?
Well, he's
It
got a
is
great one
genius.
called Pounded in the Butt by My Own Book, Pounded in the Butt by My Own Butt. There are sequels.
There,
Sounds brilliant.
How many Pounded in the Butts books are there?
Oh, let me find the most recent one.
I'm scared that there's going to be like 9 of them.
Yeah, it's something like that now.
That's a lot.
Oh,
That's a lot of
Glazed
butt
by the
pounding.
Gay Living Donuts.
Oh,
I just saw it. I
Sounds-
was like, I don't
sounds
want to read that
fantastic.
many Pounded in the Butt out loud. But
can you tell us the approximate number of butt poundings there have been?
a lot.
Like more than 10 or less than 10?
Probably more.
Oh, this dude had so much nothing. He had nothing going on in his rock we call a skull,
Oh, there we go. There
and
we
he
go.
just said, "Pounded in the butt."
Pounded in the butt by my book. 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 Pounded in the butt by my own butt.
Well, for
that-
those of you who didn't know, that's our own tongue twister. Okay,
Is that verbatim?
It is.
that's
Fantastic.
each title of the book. Is that one title?
That's one title.
Oh,
And that's the.
I don't know how to feel about
That's
that.
the 6th in the series.
That's- What is wrong with people?
I think we need to get Chuck Tingle in the show and ask him
need-
some really personal questions. Like, are you okay?
My macaroni and cheese is a lesbian, and also she is my lawyer.
Now, I like macaroni and cheese, but I don't know if I would want him to represent me legally.
There's also one about his handsome unicorn lawyer is
I
also
need
a
you to
metal
stop
artist.
right there. I need you to stop right there. I've heard enough of Chuck Tingle to know that I'll be uncomfortable reading these books.
He's great.
But like, is it a good uncomfortable? You know?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Awesome. So now I can understand the fan fiction part of your writing, if that's one of your inspirations.
He's just his creativity. It's endless.
Well, unless it's about pounding in the butt, because then he just does the same thing 7 times.
Sounds pretty hot to me. That's my favorite way to do it.
You know, why fix what ain't broke?
Exactly, right?
Well, except for that dude's ass, because it's definitely broke.
Oh, it's a different guy every time.
Yeah, you gotta switch it up.
Gets around town.
He gets down, he gets
He
up
hits
and
all
down.
the stops. He goes from Saddletown to Shaughnessy.
Oh,
Okay.
no, that's a reference to Calgary.
I'd say Somerset even.
Somerset even?
That's
Are you-
all the way of the line.
And while we're talking about inspirations, what made you want to do art? Not your books, art.
I've been drawing as long as I can remember. One of my earliest memories
Which is like 2 years ago.
yeah. One of my earliest memories is being in the car with my parents, and I was doodling in the back seat, and I couldn't get the feet right. And so I handed it up to my mom and was like, draw the feet, please. And she handed it back, and it was wrong. And I was angry about it.
Mom, I could have drawn these feet. Are you kidding me?
I said draw
I wanted to-
No, draw something fucking bass backwards, Mum.
I think they were like 2 left feet, and I was
I
like,
could
what
have
is
done
this?
this better. Are you kidding me?
You just look
She
her,
did her best. She
just
did
look her in
best.
the eye and like, what are you, like handicapped? Like you can't. No, that's cool. That is very cool.
And then, when I was 13 or 14, I got a tablet for Christmas, an art tablet for drawing on, and
Cool.
I've used one since.
So, while we're still piggybacking off the topic of artwork, we already talked about you selling that stuff at Comic-Con and all that stuff. But at what point in your life did you decide, hey, you know what, this is pretty good. I should try to make some money off of this.
When I was rejected from college.
Nice.
Yeah.
I find a lot.
We have all been there.
I think either I find when you get rejected from college, you either start writing your own books, start doing things that are really personal to you, or B, you go on a mass genocide.
And you know, it was really the push I needed.
1945.
It's like, you know what, seeing those 6 million, I just
we got to stop coming back to
Too
this.
far.
yeah. Hey, it's a history. I don't give a shit. It happened. I didn't choose it. I didn't want it to happen. If it was my choice,
Yeah, Yeah, honestly, it's Red Deer College's fault. If they had just taken me,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but you got rejected from Red Deer College?
it was for their acting program, and they are pretty selective about it.
Okay.
That's the only good thing about that
not
city.
trying to offend you, but like
Actually, no,
Red
there's
Deer
more.
College can't be that picky.
Actually, they are.
For the acting.
For the
I
acting
guess.
program, there was, I think, 20 spots available and 200 applicants.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So like,
They actually had a
didn't-
beautiful stage set
It was
up.
like a tournament.
that's pretty crazy.
It was
So
March Madness.
And
for
someone
school.
who works for me went through that program.
how old were you when you applied? Like when you did
I
this?
was 19.
19. Okay, so
And then I decided to take a
Were
psychology
you
degree.
still 19 when your dreams got crushed?
I think so.
Okay.
yeah, how old
That sounds
were
right.
you when
I
you
just
lost
wanted a
faith?
clarification on that.
When, you, when the cynicism really took place.
When was I broken?
Well,
to
every
say.
year of my life since that day.
Yeah. Oh, well, hold on. Hold the phone here. We got the Frank's Red Hot. Please sponsor just me, not him, not her, just me. I will put it on my nuts just for you, Frank.
And you're never getting a sponsorship now.
Oh no, they will. They will. They will.
They love that kind of stuff, honestly. If you do weird stuff with hot sauce,
Are you
call
ready?
them up.
Get ready. Here we go. Here we go. Evicted. Oh yeah, that's hot.
I love how you're laughing at your own joke.
I'm
Now that is a generous amount of hot sauce.
Got it right in the Johns. Right in the fresh
and
pair
he
of Johns.
spilt it.
That's why I just
I don't know if you can remember from the first episode when he spilt his drink. He has now spilt the hot sauce, and we're just checking off the to-do list
What's
on
next?
things to spill.
What's next?
His gut. He's just gonna chundy right now. Now, can you tell me how was that generous amount of hot sauce?
flavorful. Like this
Can-
flavor.
Can you feel it right down here right now?
Not
Can you
yet.
feel that?
But I haven't swallowed it yet.
You gonna spit it out like a bitch?
Oh,
or
hell
what?
no. Mom and Ray's no quitter.
Swallow.
Oh, sorry.
Swallow,
She did raise a gentleman.
Swallow. Swallow. Swallow.
Do you want to like feel my throat as it goes down or something? Oh, Jareth.
Did you already swallow?
Yeah. Oh, you know
Okay,
I did. You
well-
know it. I'm not gonna tell them. I'm just gonna let them. I'm just gonna do
The
it.
red hot has been swallowed. We're moving on. We were talking about art. Thanks for interrupting.
That's what I do.
What is the largest amount you've ever sold a piece of artwork for at Comic-Con?
I sold a 4-piece sketch, so it was 4 sketch cards framed for $100.
Well, that's cool. What was it? Like, what was the art piece?
It was a fan sketch of the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it was commissioned because I'm a big Ninja Turtle fan and I make that pretty known.
I'm pretty sure
I
I've seen
can
that on
tell by your
social media.
tattoo.
Yep.
Hell yeah. And also a fun fact about that tattoo, which if I read on your Insta correctly, that's your art.
Why wouldn't you ask me something when I'm eating?
Not even realize. I was too focused on the piece.
But yes, the masks I drew. And then the art behind it is taken from the original comics.
That's
Oh,
sweet.
that's pretty sick. That is cool. Where'd you come up with the idea? Were you just like, I want this tattoo and I want it to be my way?
I knew I wanted a very small Ninja Turtle piece at some point, and I had the mask concept done, but I didn't have anything behind them. And so I took it to my artist, and I was like, what do you think about this? And we kind of went back and forth a little bit, and then he's like, okay, I have something for you. And he sent me a rendering, and I loved it. And so that's what we went with.
Hell yeah. So
Ninja Turtle tattoos, I was just thinking, how sick would it have been if she had the masks just lining her collarbone?
or like if she got
Like
like the
just
actual
underneath.
mask tattooed over her eyes, like, that'd have been sweet.
That would have been a sick
Like
face
especially if she
tattoo.
didn't just choose one turtle, like a VA, if you went like with every single color all in one.
Red
it's just
here,
a
blue
a
here,
red,
purple here,
vomit
orange
green,
here.
brown, piss shit color. It's like, yeah, I'm a Ninja Turtle. I'm all of them at once. And people be like, well, it looks like you got like a poop bandana smeared on you. But I'd be like, hey, I'm a turtle.
I'm saving that for when I'm rich enough to retire.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you have any? No, I have no questions for that. That's just good. That's just good to
saving
hear.
No
it
further
for when she's
questions.
No,
old-
no further questions, Your Honor.
She's saving it for when she's old enough to no longer give a fuck.
Oh, dude, I think she's at that. Not in her age matter. She just like. But on a scale of 1 to 10, Beverly, how would you say? How much of a shit do you give?
You had one fucking job, Quentin.
About the
and
fact that you
fucked
keep
it up.
calling me by our very private nickname.
Yeah, I'm friends with your friends. What can I say?
That's at a 10 right now.
I'm really good friends with her
She is-
husband. So
She is this close to leaping at you from across this table
I
and
am going to
strangling you.
slap a bitch.
I will tell your husband, and he will just probably congratulate you,
Yeah, honestly.
and then probably lay one into me as well.
You know
He'll
what,
be
Bev?
proud
It's
of me.
about time that you did that. This asshole has been. an
He's
asshole
been
for way
pissing
too
me
long.
off far too long.
Do you have any other tattoos?
I do. I have Reboot on my other arm.
Is that also
you
Ninja
know-
Turtle themed?
There it is. That answers my question. I was gonna ask, do you know what Reboot is, Jareth? Because that should be really cool if you did.
Because like I have like, you know, like I know some stuff about from before I was born, but like also
Oh,
at the
he
same
hurts
time.
me.
Yeah, sorry, I'm 20. I'm the ripe age at 20. But I have a decent knowledge.
So Reboot, I'll fill you in. Reboot was the first computer animated TV series broadcast on television, and it was Canadian.
Oh, cool.
And it was actually pretty great. The first season's a little rough, but then they found their feet, and the storyline was very complex and very dark. And so my tattoo, right there,
Is that the logo?
that's the main character Dot. She has this tattoo, and then one of my brothers has her brother's tattoo.
That's
pretty cool.
Like the ultimate family tattoo that you could get that you wouldn't regret. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like different if like your mom gets like, you know, like the same number of stars as she has kids, or like a bunch of turtles or whatever. But if like you all got a bunch of stars for like your siblings and shit, you'd be like, I should not have done that.
Can you imagine if one of your kids dies, you gotta like black out one of
oh.
the stars? Or like I was thinking for the turtle, this is one of the turtles flipped over.
It's inside its shell now.
It's going home.
We need to turn the lights out for how dark this is getting. This is ridiculous.
She's going home.
She is coming home.
Not in one piece, she's not.
No, she's not. But however, Evicted, it's time for Prairie Dog Sample number 3. Jerry, what's on deck?
What's on deck here is we got porter. It's an American style caramel, coffee, chocolate, and guess what? You'll never guess. Floral.
Oh, it's not what I was gonna say.
It's 5.9%, so that's pretty high for a beer.
Nice porter. Okay, sounds good. Once again, thank you, Prairie Dog, for just put it back in.
Just kidding. Here you go.
Thank you for
That's the
shaking
porter.
it for me.
And yeah, like Quentin said, thanks again, Prairie Dog, for giving us these beers to
Now,
try.
look at what you.
I didn't do that.
You shaking it with your man hands.
You squished it. Look at this, bro. You squished the can. That
I'll
thing
s-
is that thing is more dented than the hood of your car that doesn't exist.
Yeah, I don't even have a car.
But if you did,
If I did, I would have crashed it.
Oh, look at that. We got paper towels. to
Hopefully
clean up
wiped out a
spilled
family of 4.
drink. Okay.
Just kidding. We're all about love here in Evicted. Love and road safety. Don't drink and drive.
Yeah. Don't do that.
BA, do you ever drink and drive?
well, I don't drive, so
Well, there's the answer. It doesn't fully answer it. So you
She does
legally
drink.
So like you drink, but do you legally drive?
I have driven once.
Nice.
Illegally.
I don't have a learner's permit, so yeah.
Oh, we won't tell anybody.
If a cop asks, well, if a cop like comes in and says anything, let's be like, no, just kidding. They
You know,
legally
This
can't
was-
do.
for
don't know
legal
her.
purposes, this is a joke.
Yeah, exactly. They legally can't do anything when you say
Oh,
JK.
hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
My lawyer says we can't talk about this.
Oh,
anymore,
okay.
so we got to move on.
That
here.
must be a cheap lawyer.
Are you insulting the amount of dough I'm making?
Our ones of dollars that we collect.
Because I'll have you know we work in the same place, and I will have you HR'd.
Oh yeah, well, I'll HR you harder.
You can't HR me if you've been HR'd.
Yeah, I can.
No, our
The good
HR
old-
lady will be like this. She'll be like, Oh, so now you're gonna throw him under the bus because you actually did it.
The good old double HR.
Oh my goodness.
A little bit of the her. How about those people on social media?
What?
How about those people on social media who growl? You know what I mean? They're like,
What do you
What?
mean? No, really give me a real growl.
that made me
Nice. That was-
uncomfortable doing it.
Now, Evicted, if you're watching this, I will personally e-transfer you $100 if you can spell what he just said.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
But hey, BA, we are coming close to the end
Already?
of
Wow.
We've been flying. We've been having a sexy time here. We've been having a great time. J-Man has been having fun. As soon as that food came out, that's when it really went flying because I just got so turned on by that.
Yeah, me too.
But no, honestly, thank you.
Clean up on aisle 3.
Clean up on aisle of my pants. That's rude. I'm sorry, that's rude. Thank you so much for being on the show and for spending time with us, for answering our questions. And Evicted fans, you can get ready to see the Winter Wedding Womanizer. Just kidding, no.
Scheduled for around, I believe you said October, November.
Hopefully, yeah.
Oh.
But what's the real title? What's our fans can?
The Winter Wedding Wife.
The Winter Wedding Wife is coming. She's scheduled around November to October, around that time frame.
Well, October comes
She
first.
didn't say a year yet, so we don't know. So it could be.
She said this year.
Did I, though?
Did she, Jared?
You said hopefully October, November this year.
I think you.
Can we play that back?
This current year.
But yeah, guys, like he was saying, be ready for that book to come out. But also, please go on Amazon, Kindle, whatever. Hopefully soon they'll be in stores. But buy her other books.
Yeah, but support her work. She's,
That we could
she's
write
a
this shit
fantastic
sounds
author.
awesome.
She's puts blood, sweat, and tears into it. Literally, I don't know why she beats the shit out of the computers like she does, but I support that. So really, check it out and follow her on Instagram. That's BA Loudon Writes, and it's the same handle for her
Facebook
Twitter,
and Twitter.
Facebook, and everything, right?
Not Facebook, but for Twitter and TikTok.
Hell
Twitter
yeah.
and TikTok.
Twitter
right?
and TikTok, and like, as you all know, that's bumping shit. And also another huge shout out, Prairie Dog Greg. Thank you so much for doing this for us. That was awesome.
Honestly,
Another-
it's great beer.
Hell yeah,
It's
no,
good
it's
for
delicious. And so check out Prairie Dog. They're open Monday to Sunday. I'm pretty sure they're open like classic bar hours.
They have a patio.
Hell,
They
have
have
a
a
patio.
patio. Get your ass
and
out there
I
now.
I follow them on Instagram. They have split dogs there,
They do.
and some of their goobers are the most precious things ever.
Well, here's my question: do they have prairie dogs?
They have an Instagram called Prairie Dog Dogs.
Well,
Prairie Dog Dogs. And also a huge shout out to Liz
Again.
from the camera store. You really saved us, girl. You came through clutch. I haven't
Again.
met you, but I bet your hair smells fantastic. Thank you for doing that.
and that's how you see our
Yeah.
beautiful faces.
And
every
so
day
yeah,
is
you
she
can
lets
check
us do it.
you can check your boy out. It's your boy Dr. Q. You can check me on Instagram. Love Dr. Q. I'm on Facebook. Q Hefner. Facebook took away my doctor. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with them. I don't have Twitter right now, but we'll have TikTok soon. Follow us on Evicted. We are on Spotify. We're on Apple, babe. We're on the fucking YouTube.
YouTube.
We're on the YouTube. You don't even need the premium. Ignore the premium. They have made enough money.
And if you don't want to follow this guy, follow me instead.
Follow this guy.
I got Instagram. That's it. It's J.
Very down to the point.
It's JDowney_5. So if you want to follow me, you might see some Evicted stuff. You might see some other stuff.
And follow us. If you check our stories, we always post personal stuff, like a lot of insider info.
And follow our show's account on Instagram, Evicted Podcast, for all our latest updates, shorts, clips, and of course,
Updates on that big, sexy fun.
yeah. And as always, thanks for watching.
Thank you for
thanks
watching,
for joining
tuning
us on
in.
this show. We'll do another
Yeah,
cheers.
thank
and
you
we're gonna
again.
slam it.
Cheers again. We haven't. I haven't even tasted this yet.
And we're gonna slam it. And thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Love
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Check it out. Yeah.